Hello, people. My name is Kali Boss. The only boss. Oh, wait, what else? Have you heard? Wait, do you know that Tap Tap Send is live in Texas? Oh, you didn't know? We went to New York. Now we are live in Texas. So people in Texas and around, all you have to do is to download Tap Tap Send. Yes, Tap Tap Send has become the most unique, secure, and fast way of sending money across the world to your loved ones anywhere. Okay, so download Tap Tap Send on Google Play Store or App Store, and when you're in Texas or around, you just have to put in the code TXGH. What did I say? TXGH, and you get $10 for your first transaction you make. Mahama media, Texas, you drew ho. Very soon we'll conquer everywhere. Download Tap Tap Send now on Google Play and App Store. Tap Tap Send, it's secure, convenient, easy, and fast.
Capstone E Global Consult Limited. Jumekuo bi a omo fa registered nurses, drivers a omo GCC license, NFA securities. Omo ko amaya hodro bi so te se Dubai, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, NFA USA. Na mene wo kasa sisi akra. Omo per registered nurses. Omo ko USA. Akoya juma ko jisika pudro. Anne. Na enye we po. Capstone E Global Consult Limited. Esanso boama. Sa wo peka atofri amanone. Omo be ye ho hyehyeye nyina ma. Na wo nsatimi aka ka biara edawa komaso wa bra wo mre ho enti omo si bra omo so ye sesi a wo behu omo Otema community 9 omo ni Ashama Timber Market ene din hwe animu anasa fra omo en wo 0599 183083 anasa 0302 986573 amanone fo so fra omo +821 02 1811278 Capstone E Global Consult Limited. Your success is our business.
The weekend has obviously been a very hectic one. As I sit here, if I tell you the usual weekend rest, I've gotten it. I'm telling you a big lie. I've not gotten that rest like that. But you know, like they say, there is no rest for the living. As much as we are living, there is no going to be rest for us. We just have to work hard to make sure we achieve something. And that is what we are still on. So I'm about to take you through the weekend and the big deal. The big deal was what Shatta gave to us in Cape Coast. I'm here to share some more details with you. And I know that you guys are going to be very excited to have this as well. Because as much as we are out there, whatever happens, we don't have to hide it from you guys. We have to share that with you here on Sammy Flex TV. So welcome to the editorial. This editorial is about the weekend activities and especially one with Shatta. In the next editorial, I'll be telling you out there what some of our people are doing, what they can promise, and all the beautiful people, what they are doing there, and the fact that we are doing something right as an entertainment industry. But for now, let's tackle Ghana. After that, we move on to do what is out there. Sammy Flex here. The editorial is my perspective of the issues that have been happening here and in and around Ghana. I want to say thanks to Digital Rasta Currency. He's on camera. To Richie Flex, editor, director of the show. And to you out there, thanks for always being a part of it. Tap Tap Send is still here with us. So if you are watching and you have to be sending money from abroad to Ghana, remember to use only one app. And that app is Tap Tap Send. Download the app on your phone, put in your bank details, and use the promo code SammyFlex. With this promo code, you are going to earn some extra money into your wallet, and you can send more with it as well. So first, let me start by appreciating the people in Cape Coast. These are wonderful people. In fact, a crowd that I've not seen in a long while. I've been going to events. I've been going around with some artists here and there. But what I witnessed in Cape Coast last Saturday, trust me, was phenomenal. A record-breaking number that I've not seen in recent times by an individual artist. And I have some information to share with you. First, let me say thanks to the organizers of this event. That is the Uniland Fest. It is called the Campus Road Show. Uniland Fest, that is the name of the event. Uniland Fest. It is called the Campus Roadshow, and it is spearheaded by a gentleman called Focus. Focus is the guy who is leading this, and I have really admired him, his resilience, how he is calm when handling things with this particular show. I love him. For information, this roadshow is going to be at 4 campuses. We're going to do this at 4 campuses. So the first one is UCC, that's in University of Cape Coast. We will also be going to KTU, that is Koforidua Technical University. They'll be going to ATU, that is Accra Technical University. Then the last one will be TTU, that is Takwa Technical University. All things being equal, these are the 4 stops that we are going to do. And Shatta is going to headline all these shows if the organizers are able to follow deal processes and everything goes well as planned. It is going to be like this. Now, because we have done or we are done with UCC, let's pay attention to UCC, and as time goes on, I'll be furnishing you with details at the rest of the event grounds as well. So let's do this. So as usual, in a long while, we have been traveling either by air, and that has been the agenda. But this particular one, because Cape Coast does not have any airport yet, we had to go via road. And for the first time, I also saw Shatta driving for that long haul. He had some activities in Takoradi before the event, so he took the lead with some of the team members to Takoradi, where they went there to do their things, and he joined us from Takoradi on the Saturday for the event. We know dealing with students, organizers, a little bit differs from dealing with other organizers. So there were some 1 or 2 challenges. But as usual, when Shatta says he's in to do something for you, that is one thing I love about him. When he says he's in to do something for you, he will go all out to do it for you. And this, so many people don't know, because they only get to hear about the troubles that come out. But when the trouble is at the side of the artist, oftentimes the artists don't mention it. But I'm here asking myself, should artists also come out with all the troubles event organizers put them through? Will the event organizers be able to handle it? Maybe no. I want to believe. Maybe no. But with the event organizers, anytime they have small issues with artists, they are out there making all the noise. But with artists, when they go and the event organizers put them through all the stress and all the hassle, no, they still think like, okay, because we are trying to keep a relationship and because we don't want the other event organizer to run away from us, we try to shelve them. But it has not been like that. Dealing with UCC students, putting the organizers away was a little hectic. I'm being honest here. And because I am in the position of a journalist and not as an artist, I'm free to talk about it. I am in a position as a journalist. Whatever I see, that is what I report. So I can talk about it. Maybe the artist won't talk about it, but I am a journalist who is reporting on some of these issues. So I have the liberty, I have the authority, I have the right to talk about it. Dealing with these two students and the organization, it has always not been right. It has always not been best. But as usual, if you have a good leadership among your team, you know how to organize it, you know how to contain the problems, and you still have to go ahead and do it. So despite all the odds here and there, let's put that all aside. Like I'm telling you, there were some issues here and there, but we were able to put them aside, manage ourselves to do the event. So on Saturday morning, the team, of course, we went by road with some SUVs, and it was so very beautiful, smooth driving, cool ways, and we got to Cape Coast and we started putting things together. Sound check happened, and on the day when Shatta arrived from Takoradi to Cape Coast, gave him a place to rest a little while, then we had to go to the grounds. In fact, even before I got to the grounds, we did sound check first. And after sound check, we came back around 12 midnight that way to go start the preparation for the real show. At a sound check, the place was empty, so you might even think that, oh, maybe nothing serious will be happening here. There's something about Shatta Wale shows. When you go and you're doing sound check, everything will be all right. Everything will look okay, prim and proper. In fact, where they have put barricades, you see that, oh, barricades are done well. Where they have placed this and that, you see that everything has been done well. But the moment Shatta arrives and the show continues, that is when you realize that, no, different energy, different environment, different scenery. Like everything that you planned so beautiful, Shatta arrives and nothing is in order anymore. That energy that follows Shatta Wale, sometimes I don't know how it happens. Sometimes I really don't know how it happens. Everything will be okay, like I was telling you earlier. Everything will be okay before the show. But before you know, the moment Shatta comes, everything now will be upside down. And you ask yourself, what went wrong? What did you not do right? It continues like that every time. So this time round, of course, we were there, did sound check, making sure everything was okay. And when Shatta arrived, oh my goodness. Cape Coast, I just received a call this morning from some Cape Coasters, and they are telling me what they saw yesterday, or what they saw last Saturday at the Cape Coast University. It has never happened before. It is not the first time Cape Coast is doing gigs of that nature. But what we saw yesterday, in fact, to those who know their park, from the street to the park, there was no space. Interestingly, even when Shatta Wale and the drivers were coming for the performance itself, do you know they missed it? They missed their way to the backstage. Because the people were so gathered that they could not even identify, okay, this is where we are supposed to pass, or this is where we're supposed to drive to get to the backstage. They missed it. They went thinking that, oh, there is a way somewhere. Before they realized they were at the back of the park. So they had to do a U-turn before they could locate the real place to come perform. And that is how powerful we are. I'm telling you that sometimes there is this vibe around that, why is Shatta not doing this? Shatta Wale's hype is down. Shatta Wale's vibe is down. When I see all those things, honestly, I laugh. When I see all those things, honestly, I laugh. I laugh because they still don't know what is on the ground. They still don't know the energy on the ground. And the work is what we experience on the ground, though. The work is not what people are saying. The work is not what is happening up and down. The work is what is on the ground. On the ground, what we saw, maybe it is not just any artist that can do that. Maybe you will not see just this with any other artist, but Shatta Wale. And when we say it once again, people don't get it. I remember when I came back, that was Sunday. The next morning when I posted that this is what happened, and the fact that if you are a business entity, this is the kind of numbers you need to do your business, and that artist who can assure you those numbers is Shatta Wale. Yeah, come and see online. People were writing bush bash everywhere as usual. And I don't know why it is like that. Anytime when Sammy Flex tries to paint a positive picture around Shatta Wale, you still see some people who will not be happy. You still see some people who will be mad. You still see some people who will be asking themselves questions. Like, why did I say Shatta Wale is the biggest deal in Ghana music? Why did I say Shatta Wale is this? Do you think it is easy? You think it is easy? If you think it is easy, come and do it and let's see. If you think it is easier done, or it is easily done, come and do it and let's see. Like I'm saying, so many artists have been going to some of these campus shows, but it is not easy for you to do it, as usual. It is not easy for you to do it. That is why when someone is able to do it, you have to appreciate the person. You have to make sure that person is being given his flowers, because it is not easily done. Shout outs to the guys at Uniland Fest. While Shatta Wale was in Cape Coast and doing it, Black Sherif was also in Accra at University of Ghana, that is UG, where they also had another edition of Uniland Fest. And I've seen videos of Black Sherif, I've seen photos of Black Sherif on the stage, and it was beautiful. Same way, of course, I enjoyed the fun around him. He was on that particular platform with all the energy, doing his dance moves and all, doing this and that, and I love that. Even before the show, I saw a tweet from him where the tweet suggested that if you are coming for that particular show and you are sick, then don't come at the front stage or don't come in front of the stage, because when you come there, the kind of energy that will be exhibited, maybe you'll not be able to stand it. So if you are not well and you are coming for that show, don't come there. And this is what we are looking for. Of course, at every point in time, if you're an artist, you should be able to decide your strength with some of these things. At every point in time, if you're an artist, when some of these shows happen for you, that is when your strength is determined. Now people can say, yeah, this guy is the deal. So I said Shatta Wale is the biggest deal in Ghana music, and yet some people were not too cool about it. I said he's the biggest deal in Ghana music, and yet some people were mad about it. What else do you want to see? What else do you want to know before you know that this guy is the biggest deal? He is. And take it or leave it. He is that guy we need to respect in this game. Take it or leave it. He's that guy we need to appreciate. We need to hold high in this game. And I'm so happy that what we witnessed in Cape Coast, there are testaments for everybody to see. That was big. The kind of audience politicians will be envious of, because at every point in time, when they have this gathering, they would want to do stuff with them. At every point in time, when they see these numbers, huge numbers as what we saw there, they will sure be waiting for some actions to happen with them. I am so proud that despite everything, he is still the most sought after guy. I'm so proud that despite everything, he is still that guy that you have to run to. So beautiful, so huge, and we can do more. Cape Coast was wild and wild. Cape Coast was large. No two ways about that. The fans will just not get enough of him. I'm sure before he performed last Saturday, it had been a long while he performed there. So the people had missed him. And he is still that artist that at every point in time, when you book him, you are not going to lose out on anything. So what are you waiting for? Connect and let's do more. Meanwhile, the Connect album is still in the making. It is still in progress. And so far, so very good. With a few songs that I've listened to on the album, everything is pointing right. Everything is looking good. And once again, thanks to Bankuli, Nigerian Bankuli. Thanks to him for his advice, his direction on that particular album. I know it is going to be great. So the next stop is going to be in Koforidua KTU. That is Koforidua Technical University. And on Friday, that is when we're going to do this. Then on Saturday, we'll come back to Akropon for another wonderful show. So to those who are on the mountains, Aburi, Akropon, Manfe, and all then enclaves, you guys should be meeting us this Saturday at Akropon. It is going to be another fireworks. It is going to be crazy. Sammy Flex, editorial number 1. I'll be coming back to give you some more. Stay tuned.